Ladies and gents, I found the easiest way to make money from home in 2024 that does not require a ton of cash to get started. It can be done part-time, and you ain't gotta post silly TikToks on Instagram or TikTok. It's very beginner friendly. It can be done by anybody. So if you're tired of scrolling through hours of YouTube videos looking for ways to make money online, I hope this is the last YouTube video you will ever have to click on, because in this video, I will give you an easy 3-step process you can start applying today to start seeing an increase in your income so you can work from anywhere, travel, and most importantly, take care of your family. Now, I know this way works because it worked for me. Because 4 years ago, I was $30K in credit card debt, scrolling through YouTube videos just like you, finding a way to get out of it. I was at a front desk job, working 50 hours a week, working, feeling overwhelmed, underappreciated, and most importantly, not even making that much money. So it wasn't until I tried the 3 steps I'm gonna show you today that I saw a complete change. And within a year, I ended up making $250K in a year. I took my mom on a dream vacation, and I traveled to 9 different countries with some of the most amazing people. And to be real with you, I ain't that special. So I know if I can do it, then you definitely can too. All right, guys, so let's get into it. But before we start, I need you to do me a favor, and that's raise your right hand to the sky as if you're summoning the almighty spirit bomb, and then go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to make sure you never miss out on great ways to make money from home in 2024. So let's dive into this. There is one industry that is recession-proof. It's been around since the dawn of time, since Jesus Christ was walking around, and many of your favorite influencers have done this. Patrick Bet-David, Grant Cardone, Ty Lopez, even Mark Cuban got his start in something I'm gonna explain to you guys here. It's called sales, or which it's an industry that there's no cap on your income. Guys like Mark Cuban started selling garbage bags door to door and made hundreds of thousands of dollars from starting and getting a skill set in sales. So when we talk about ways that don't require a ton of money or a lot of experience to get started, sales is the #1 industry that so many people have gotten their start in to be able to help their family work from anywhere, and it's just plain easy. The most important part is that you're paid for your performance rather than your time. I look at it like this: if you're the LeBron James at customer service or working at Wendy's, it don't matter. You still have the same result and the same income. But if you're the LeBron James at sales, oh Lord, you're making like 30, 40 grand a month. It's crazy. And that's because it's performance based, and why a lot of people get their start in this industry right here. Forbes says that sales is one of the highest rated skills in 2024, higher than AI, higher than data management. So if Forbes says it, you know it gotta be true. Cause let's be real, the world is changing. Housing is going up, gas is going up. Shoot, you can't even go to a movie theater without paying 50 bucks a person. So the way to adapt in this ever-changing world is to learn a skill set that's going to be here forever. Plus, when was the last time you heard of a salesperson getting fired from a job? The best salespeople always have employment because they do the one thing that business owners love, and that's make that sweet money. So if you have a skill set in sales, you will always find a place with a team because you bring the most valuable asset to a company. So let's hop into it. Here is the easy 3-step process that anyone can do, but I need you to do me a favor and start this immediately. And the first step, guys, is no different than when you're in school. You learn basic math before you went to algebra. So now we gotta learn the skill set of sales. You can go and watch this video from Alex Hormozy that teaches you all the fundamentals about how to get started in sales. I highly recommend it to all the students I teach. It's about an hour and a half, but it will teach you everything you need to know, and I'll link the video below so you can easily find it. Take your time, run through the video, and just like how you learn a skill in school, this is the most important skill you can learn when it comes to learning the fundamentals of sales. Absorb every detail, take notes, and like how they say, note takers become money makers. Now, once you go and study that video to a T, and I mean tattooed it to your brain, now we gotta build the mindset. Because if we're gonna be making 10 grand a month, 15K a month, it does nothing if we're not thinking like someone who's making that type of money. My mentors always say, before we build a skill set, we gotta build the mindset first. So I want y'all to take a minute and listen to what my mentor calls a motivational mixtape by one of my mentors, Nehemiah Davis, which gives you an an easy 12-step listening track, start changing your mentality to think like someone who's making 10, 20, 30, 40K a month, traveling and being the best version of them. And as you're listening to this mixtape, go ahead and write down a takeaway from each one of the tracks. Every student I've ever worked with in my programs has done this and has gone on to see great success. Step 2 in the process, now we learn the skill set, we gotta go and find a client now. Because in remote sales, this whole business is based off you helping business owners who are getting a ton of leads being driven into them. They have no time to talk to all these people. The good news is their programs, they cost $3K, $5K, $10K, even $20,000, and you will get paid a 10% commission from closing each one of those deals. So let's think about that. 5K deal, 10% commission, you just made $500 from home in a single hour. So now in step 2, we want to find the business owners in which you could partner with and start pairing. So you have 3 websites you want to write down. We can go to LinkedIn, Indeed, and Upwork. And on those websites, you can look for high ticket closer, look up the word remote closer, sales closer, and inbound closer. Once you do this, you're going to see a ton of online coaches who are interested in remote closers that you could literally apply to today and get an offer tomorrow. But like how we always say, if you want to see fast results, you got to move fast. So even if you have to pause this video right now to go look up those websites, do it right now. So here's the easy strategy, because one application won't do much. So in step 2, guys, our goal is to send out 35 of these applications to a potential business owner. You can do 5 a day for the next 7 days, and I guarantee you, straight numbers game. The more shots you put up, the more chance you have of making a shot. So commit to sending out 5 a day for a week and watch how many people end up replying back saying they're interested and they want a high ticket closer. Easy as that. Now, I'll be real with you guys. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And I always said, to be the 1%, we got to do what 99% of people are going to do. And in step 3, guys, we are going to increase our outreach effort. We about to go to the half court line and start jacking up shots to make sure you guys have an actual chance here. And in step 3, guys, I want you to actually take the effort to potentially meet an online coach in person, because you can do all these things online that may work or may not. You could try all these methods that would be very useful, but the real play is seeing them in person. So there are tons of events you could look for. I would find the business owner in your area, like the top dog in your city or in your state. I guarantee in Atlanta, where I'm at, they have this thing called Invest Fest and all types of events where business coaches would be at. And how powerful would it be if you met these people in person? You shook their hand, they're hosting masterminds, they're hosting events. You said, hey brother, I can help you make an extra 50K a month in your business. Come on, who would say no to that? You meet them, you might find out who their sales manager is, and you start building these relationships. And most importantly, you're in the area of other high-performing people. It's just like LeBron James. His best friends are who? Carmelo Anthony, Chris Paul, other legends. So if you want to be the 10K a month, help your family, travel the world, you gotta be around other folks who are doing this. And attending these type of conferences will be the best way you could possibly do it. So let's do a quick recap here. Our goal is simple. We're not trying to spend a ton of money. We want to be able to work from anywhere and take care of our family. So in the easy 3-step process, guys, what are we going to do? We're going to learn how to sell, practice our mindset, get it to thinking 10K a month. In step 2, we're going to find a potential business owner. We find a business owner from the sites we mentioned, Indeed, LinkedIn, Upwork. And to increase our efforts, in step 3, we're going to actually go out and start meeting these business owners to really upcharge the chances of you finding that client to work with. And that's it, guys. You follow those easy 3 steps, and I guaranteed this time next week, you will find yourself on an offer. And think about it. You didn't spend any money to get to that point. You met an online coach, you're on the offer, you're closing their deals from home. Easy as that. It's uncapped potential. So however hard you work, it's however much you make, and you will find yourself in a complete different situation. So if you guys need any more assistance, I also created a completely free guide that talks about what to say during these interviews, what to even message these online coaches. And if you want further help, go ahead and click the link below that gives you access to my free training where I can help you step by step. Make sure that this time next year, it is not like this year. All right, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.